What's up, everybody? It's Thursday, it's early, and I got some garage sales to go to, about 25 in the area. So I'm going to be busy today. I'm going to try to hit a couple that have say they have some NES games and video games, so hopefully that's true, because I would like to score some, because you know I collect those, but I'm running late as it is, so I'm taking off. Okay, so what did I get today at these garage sales? Well, here is everything. It's actually quite a bit for me. I spent more than I really wanted to. I think about $95, something around there. First thing, I'll try to make this quick because there's a lot of stuff and I don't know how much memory I have left on this camera, so I hope I don't run out. But I got this Nintendo at the same place I got the Atari gear. I was the first one there. I was so happy. I'm like, all right, he just opened. I'm the first one here. I got first dibs. So my heart was racing, looking through the NES games, trying to hopefully find some good games. He's like, there's 4 games in there. Well, one was golf. Boo. And the other was the game with 3 games, track and field and Duck Hunt Mario. So he had $50 on all the NES stuff. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. And he had $35 on all the Atari stuff. So I did some fast calculations. I'm not too big on Atari. I don't know the prices very well. But I'm like, yeah, okay. There were 2 systems in there. So that's kind of cool. He told me he didn't know if the system, he said last time he played the systems, they worked. He definitely knows the Nintendo worked because he played it recently. But the Atari hasn't tried out in years. But, there's some paddles here. They got a little piece of tape on them. And the piece of tape says broken. So there's 2 more paddles. So hopefully, it's all the problems I have with that. But like I said, I paid $35 for the Atari. And so far, I found some more games on the bottom of the box that I haven't calculated in yet. Like 3 or 4 games. But it's probably worth about $150 for everything if I pieced it out. I paid $35, so that's not bad. Comes with a lot of the manuals, some like DC, Atari comics. Really cool stuff in there. I haven't looked up any of the manuals. Oh, it came with magazines too. I actually don't have them over here. They're in the other room still. Just remembered those. But I'm like, we do $25 on the NES because I can generally sell an NES for about $50 with a controller, light gun, and a game. And he's like, no, I'll do $35. I'm like, no, I can't do $35. So I was getting ready to leave and I went back over to the NES and like looking at it, and it's just so clean, and the controllers are just like new. And it's so much better than the one I have in my collection. So I'm like, will you do 30? And he's like, yeah. So I got it for $30. I'm gonna replace my other one I have. I actually don't have a power cord for my official Nintendo power adapter. And if you're hearing noises, the cats are enjoying my garage sales. So they got the box to play with, so they're making noise down there. But Nintendo, you know, I can get, it's worth double the money. It's worth about, I'd say, controllers and everything, solo controller, maybe 70. So, like I said, I'm not going to be selling the NES. I might not sell the Atari. It might go in the collection. The games are kind of rough here. You can kind of look at the games. I got pretty excited because the Q*bert I thought was a rare game. That's Q*bert Cubes, which is worth about $70. This is just Q*bert. So, and I seen, where is it? I'm not sure where it is, I'm not seeing it, but maybe you guys see it. It's a, man, I can't remember the name. Oh, it's under the Darth Vader, so I'll just go to that real quick. But check that out. It's like on particle drywall board or something. It's like a hang up poster, but the design is just, man, it looks sweet. The camera's probably not doing it justice. But of course, it has some corner damage here, which I think about putting a frame around it, but it was quarter. So I couldn't pass it up for a freaking quarter. That's gonna go on my wall. Not gonna resell that. Let me move this. It's heavy too. Reveal some more stuff here. Okay, real quick, that was Shadow Quest. Earth World. There's 3 different worlds. There's Earth World, Water World, and I don't remember the other one, but Water World is worth the most, like a couple hundred, I believe. Unfortunately, Earth World. I was kind of excited because I seen it and I couldn't remember which one it was. So yeah, pretty excited there. First garage sale I went to, I picked up these hats, just golf hats, tailor-made. There's another one here. But they were in super good condition. The lady's husband had passed away, and she was selling his golf stuff, and I'm just like, how much for the hats? She said $1 a piece, so I went ahead and took them. I looked them up. They're not worth as much as I was hoping, but I'm gonna go ahead and maybe lot them for 20 or 25 bucks. So I paid $4 for all of them. And I don't know why I picked this up. Well, I kind of do. It was 50 cents. I was at this old lady's garage sale at a neighborhood garage sale. It was like no one was really paying her any attention. She was really nice. And I was looking, she had Uno and Battleship, and I think Connect 4 or something. And she's like, oh, those are my granddaughters, you know. And she was telling me about them, and it's just like, you know, it might be worth something. A lot of these handhelds are worth money. I didn't look it up or anything, so I just handed her 50 cents. I had some quarters. So she's pretty thrilled about that, gave me a bag for it and everything. So, what else do I got here? This. Oop. Pretty sweet, actually. This was 75 cents. I bought it because if anyone knows anything about steampunk, I go to a lot of like conventions and stuff, and there's a lot of steampunk's really popular. It's kind of like this genre of futuristic steam-powered gears and all that junk. It's actually sweet, but people who dress up and cosplay as, you know, steampunk are into it. They buy these toy guns and they put all these gears and stuff all over them, and they make them really nice. And this is already kind of steampunk in design, so I'm gonna put on eBay. I think I can maybe pull 20 bucks for this. And I took some Legos. Oh, cat fight breaking out. I don't have time to film this. Okay, Legos. It was $5 for all these. I talked some little kid down. I kind of feel bad about that, because he's like counter offered me like a really high number, and I'm just like, $5? He's like, okay. But I weighed them. There's 4 pounds of Legos there, so in a full set you can see the tractor and the helicopter on top, at least one full set. So minimum, I mean, $20, but for me, I kind of want to collect Legos. I'm just trying to get as many as possible, so I buy loose Legos. So I don't know if I'll sell them, at least right now. I might wait until I get more or something. But that same sale, I picked up these Lincoln Logs. It's $1 for the box. I don't know what they're worth, but you know, I had them as a kid, and I think if I could get a lot of them, that would be cool. Maybe sell those in a lot. Is that everything? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm doing pretty good. I went to this old lady's house, old lady's sale. She's 82. She moved to New Mexico, came back to sell her house and her stuff in Ohio. And she's also selling a house in New Mexico that she used to live in. She offered me both houses for dirt cheap. I'm thinking about moving to New Mexico. It's like 60 grand. She's telling me like it's by the mountains and it's secluded. It's a great deal. She's 82. She just wants to get an apartment. She wants all this worry out of her life. So man, it's tempting to move to New Mexico. She offered me the other house. It's an investment property. Really nice house. Has an upstairs she rents out to, there's a welding school right next to it. So she rents out to students there. She says she gets great income, and it's tempting. Anyway, almost bought 2 houses, but I got these from her. She told me I could have, she had like 3 boxes of mugs. She was a mug collector. And she said I could have the whole box for $1. Or any of the boxes for $1. So I just took this one. I've never tried to really sell mugs. I've only bought one. Excuse me. And it was chipped. But I don't know how many mugs are in there. 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah, there's like 20, 24, 30 mugs in there. So they're, I don't know if they're worth anything. There's a lot of them, like state, coastal Carolina, some Arizona. They're in pretty good shape. I might just try to sell each one of them for like, you know, $5 on eBay. That's a pretty good money actually if I could pull it all off. I don't know how many of them's damaged, what's in here. I haven't went through them at all. So that's the most I've looked through them, just right there. So I don't know, I'll do some tallying maybe and try to figure out what some of this is worth and post it in the video. But yeah, for 4 hours of work, you know, so some pretty good profit, at least a couple $100 I think profit. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. I spent like 95, so I spent a lot more. That's because I bought some, you know, high-end Nintendos and stuff. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. You know, subscribe, like, and comment. You know, it helps me out, makes me excited, motivates me to keep doing this. You can follow along on my adventures to thrift shops and garage sales. It's great fun. You can get ideas of stuff you can look for to resell. Again, thanks for watching and take care.